Today's lesson is over solving inequalities with adding and subtracting. Your inequality signs are these: greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, less than, greater than. When you're graphing inequalities, it represents the number or numbers that are solutions to the inequality. All right? When graphing, let's fill in this little box right here before I get into this. It says when graphing, always write 0 and the number in the inequality. Don't number each unit, okay? So if you have x is less than 15, we're going to write a 0 and we're going to write a 15. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm not asking you to label each and every unit on every single number line, okay? Important facts. Your signs, greater than or less than, have an open circle. Greater than, equal to, or less than equal to is a closed-in circle. Okay? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
All right. So now we have x is less than 3. So we have a 0 and we have a 3. Make sure you still put the numbers correctly on the number line. A positive 3 goes on the right-hand side. So open circle or closed circle.
Open.
Okay, and I'm actually going to do this above the line. And which way am I graphing? To the right or to the left? To the left. Okay, because all my x values are less than 3. Well, this covers everything that's less than 3. All right? All right. X is greater than or equal to -1. Well, I have a 0 and I have a -1. Open circle or closed circle?
Closed circle.
So I put a closed circle right here. Now all my x values are larger than or equal to -1. So am I graphing to the right or to the left?
To the right.
To the right. Okay, great job. Y'all are fantastic. Okay, solving inequalities. Solve for the variable. You're going to graph the inequality on the number line to represent the solution. Okay, one of the things I want you to do is put a little star over here. I want you to rewrite solutions. So the variable is first. Okay? So I'll show y'all how to do that here in a second. All right, so number 1, here we go. So we're just going to solve this like a normal equation, even though it's an inequality. How would I solve for x?
Subtract 7.
Subtract 7. We're going to subtract 7. That leaves us with 2 is greater than or equal to x, correct?
Yes.
Is my variable first in this solution?
No, ma'am.
No, so what you're going to do, and I'm going to show you like this. I have my pen cap over here, right? I want it on the left. I have to move the entire pen, don't I?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I moved everything, so you're going to have to flip everything. So you have an x and you have a 2. The best way to do it, in the original one, where was the arrow pointing? To the x or to the 2?
To the 2.
Where's the arrow pointing?
To the X.
To the x, so you have to make sure it's still pointing to the x. Do you see that? Do you see what I did there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so now we have a 0 and we have a 2. Open circle or closed circle?
Closed circle.
Closed circle on the 2. Graphing to the right or to the left?
To the left.
Great job. Okay. Number 2. What am I going to do with this one? We're going to add 5. Okay, so that gives me x is greater than what?
2.5.
Nope.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's.
Yes, sir?
X is greater than 1.5.
1.5. All right. Yeah, put it in your calculator. It is. So then you have a 0 and you have 1.5. Open circle or closed circle? Open circle above the 1.5. And then graph to the right or to the left.
Right.
All right, next. The sum of 11 and m is greater than negative 23. So the sum of 11 and m is greater than negative 23. Okay, what do I do? Subtract 11 from both sides. We get m is greater than what?
Negative 33.
34. Okay, so then we have a 0 and we have a negative 34. Open circle or closed?
Open.
Open.
On the negative 34, do I graph to the right or to the left?
To the right.
To the right. Let's do one more in a checklist and then we'll be done. So 1 is less than or equal to s minus 8. So is that open circle or close? Or sorry, what do I do first?
Add 8.
Add 8. We have to solve the inequality first. All right, so then what does that leave me with?
S is greater than.
9 is less than or equal to s. Then we have to flip it over. So which way is the arrow pointing? To the s or to the 9? To the 9. So here's the answer. Okay, so s is greater than or equal to 9. Now we're going to have a 0 and we're going to have a 9. Open circle or closed?
Close.
To the right or to the left?
To the right.
Okay, here we go. I want you to write a little checklist right here. Number 1 is the variable on the left. Okay, that's the first thing you need to check is the variable on the left. The second is an open circle or a closed circle. Number 3, do I graph to the right or to the left? All right.